All right. विनायकनमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु नो देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामः सिद्धिर्भवतु नो सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुम् अरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि श्रीरघुराम चारुतुलसीदलधाम समक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम त्रिजगन्नतशौर्यरमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथिकरुणापयोनिधि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अद्यतन पंचांगम मे 16th 2026 पराभवनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे वसंत ऋतौ वैशाखमासे कृष्णपक्षे अमावास्या तिथिः till 4 p.m. स्थिरवासरः भरणी नक्षत्रम just ending in another less than 1 hour, followed by Kritika nakshatram throughout the day till about 5:02 a.m. followed by Rohini nakshatram. Shobhana yoga till 8:45 p.m. followed by Atiganda yoga. Nagavakaranam till 4 p.m. then Kimstughna 4 p.m. coinciding with the ending of the Amavasya Tithi. Then Kimstughna Karanam till 2:06 a.m. followed by Bhavakaranam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So we completed 118th Sarga, where after long discussion between Sita and Sita and Anasuyaji, finally Sita returns back with all the gifts to see Rama and continues from there. Atha Navadashottara Shatatamah Sargah
अत नवदशोत्तरतमः सर्गः
दंडकारण्य प्रवेशः
दण्डकारण्यः प्रवेशः
अनसूया तु धर्मज्ञ
अनसूया तु धर्मज्ञ
श्रुत्वा तां महतीं कथां
श्रुत्वा तां महतीं कथां
पर्यश्वजत बाहुभ्यां
पर्यश्वजत बाहुभ्यां
शिरस्याघ्राय मैथिलीं.
शिरसाघ्राय मैथिलीं.
So Anasuya to Dharmajna, Anasuya, the Dharma aware lady, Tam Mahatim Katham Shrutva, by listening to that whole story of Sita, all the way from her birth or the way from her finding, let's put it that way, finding her by Janaka through her marriage, a traditional Vedic wedding through alliance, arranged marriage. That's what I wanted to emphasize every time. Tam Mahatim Katham Shrutva, by listening to that great story, Bahubhyam Maithilim Paryashvajata. Parishvajanam is to hug. With Bahubhyam, with both her arms, she hugged Sita very affectionately. And then, why affectionately? Because Shirasi Agraya, we always said that smelling the crown of the child is the most affectionate traditional Vedic style of blessing and loving. We should always smell the Murdhni, we say here, or Shirasi Agraya. Hold the hand and smell it. Just as when we smell a mango, when we like it, or smell a rose, anything that you like to smell. So, Shirasi Agraya Maithilim Bahubhyam Paryashvajata. Vyaktaksharapadam Chitram
व्यक्ताक्षरपदं चित्रं
Bhashitam Madhuram Tvaya
भाषितं मधुरं त्वया
Yatha Swayamvaram Vrittam
यथा स्वयंवरं वृत्तं
Tat Sarvam Hi Shrutam Maya
तत्सर्वं हि श्रुतं मया
Rameham Kathaya Tetu
रमेऽहं कथया ते तु
Drudham Madhura Bhashini.
दृढं मधुरभाषिणी.
So, Tvaya Vyakta Aksharapadam Chitram Bhashitam. You uttered by you. Tvaya Vyakta Aksharapadam. All those words, words of syllables, Aksharapadam. But basically, all that story that you have narrated, Chitram, it's so unique or different. Bhashitam, Madhuram, it's also very melodious story or very beautiful story. So heart-touching and lot of dramatic events, very beautiful story. And especially Yatha Swayamvaram Vrittam, especially the events when you talked about this Swayamvaram, Tat Sarvam Hi Maya Shrutam. I heard it all very attentively, Sita, which means if I heard, hey, the world should hear. And here are some good people from USA and Atlanta who have been listening it for 6 years. So we are following Anasuyaji. So that's why she is emphasizing Yatha Maya Shrutam, Maya Hi Tat Sarvam Shrutam. If I have heard it patiently, attentively, everyone also should hear. Why? By hearing that, Aham Rame, Rame Rame Manorame, we say that every week, right? Rame Rame Manorame. So I have been enjoying it every Rame, I have been enjoying in Rama's name. Manorame, oh beautiful one, is how Shiva is telling Parvati in that shloka. So Rame is I am enjoying Uttamapadam. So Aham Rame Kathaya, through that story, I have really enjoyed. I got some good time spending listening to you, Sita. Rameham Kathaya Tetu Drudham Madhura Bhashini. Very firmly I heard that whole story. And you also a very bold, determined lady. So Drudham Madhura Bhashini Te Kathaya Tu Aham Rame. So she is telling us also, all of us, the whole world, that hey guys, listen and enjoy the story of Rama, Sita, Ramayanam, because then we all also enjoy and we will be firm in dharma. We all become dharmajñas. Ravirastagatam Shriman
Ravirastagatam Shriman
Upohya Rajanim Shivam
Uposti Ravim Shriram
Upohya
Upohya
Rajanim Shivam
Rajnim Shivam
Divasam Prati Kirnanam
Divasam Pratikrinam
Pratikirnanam
Pratikirnanam
Aharartham Patatrinam
Aharardam Patatrinam
Sandhya Kale Nilinanam
Sandhya Kale Nilinanam
Nidrartham Shruyate Dhvanihi
Nidrarde
Nidrartham
Nidrardam
Shruyate Dhvanihi.
Panihi.
So she is giving her final concluding remark saying, hey, we spent a whole long day. So she is saying, Ravihi Astam Gataha, Shriman Ravihi Astam Gataha. Sun is setting down now. Rajanim, Shivam Rajanim Upohya. And sun also is just as we all have to do in the evening. So sun is also Rajanim Shivam Upohya Ravihi Astangataha. So he also is reaching, nearing the Shivam Rajanim, what do you say, pleasant, harmonious night. Rajanim Shivam, Shivam Rajanim Upohya Sriman Ravihi Astangataha. And so Divasam, and what else is it in indicating that evening or that moment, that time? Aharartham Divasam Pratikirnanam Patrinam Sandhyakale Nilinanam Nidrartham Struyate Dhvanihi. All that in the evening the birds chirping, whole day they will be quiet, even though they are flying, searching their food, etc. In the evening they make so much sounds, all that. Their real talent of music comes, chirping music comes in the evening, especially that Sandhya Kalam when it is Astangataha, Astangachan Bhavati. Because they are getting ready and telling each other that it is time for Nidrartham Dhvanihi Shruyate. All of them actually are talking about getting to rest for the day, sleep. So Nidrartham Sandhya Kale Nilinanam, those who are all those birds, Patris birds, Patrinaha, one which have Patris, feathers, is a bird. So Patrinanam Sandhya Kale Nilinanam, those who are immersing themselves or enjoying that Sandhya moment in the evening, where it is day is ending and night is starting, and you see all that red daruna, what do you say, charalu in Telugu we say, little lines or patches of that red sun's reflection in the horizon, and that is Sandhya Kala. So in that Sandhya Kalam, all the birds, having brought all their food, which went for aharartham divasam pratikirnanam. Kirna is to spread. Kira is spread. Kirna is one who have spread out. Vi is Vishesha, and that's why in Shakha, toward the end we say Vikira. Vikira means now spread out. So similarly, in the daytime, the birds spread out for aharartham. Sandhya Kale Nidrartham Nilinanam Dhvanihi Struyate. Sita, I am listening the sounds of all the birds getting ready to sleep. That means it's also time for you now. Go have some light dinner with Rama and sleep in your quarters that we gave you in that other hut there. Like that. Ete chapyabhishekardra.
Ete chapyabhishekardha.
Munayah kalashodyataha.
Munayah kalashodyataha.
Sahita upavartante.
Sahita upavartante.
Salilaplutavalkalaha.
Salilaplutavalkalaha.
She is further saying, in fact, through her, Valmiki is narrating and showing the video to us. How is that evening? One is the very sun is setting, then birds are making all that chirping noise and coming back home. And another daily routine that happens in the evening is Ete munayaha api cha abhishekardra kalashodyataha. All those munis who in the evening who go to the river to take bath there, complete their sandhyavandanam, etc. and come back. When they are coming back, their dresses will be a little wet because they have dipped into the river, and so their clothes will be little wet. So abhisheka ardraha. Abhishekam is essentially, in this case it is snanam, because they went to take snanam before they can do their sandhya upasana sayam anushtanam. And so abhisheka ardra. Ardra is wet. The very name ardra is wet. And abhisheka ardra. Why are they wet? Because they went for abhishekam. And so how do you know? When they are coming back with kalasha udyataha. They are coming back with their kalashas filled with water. so that when they come back, they reach back their huts, they can complete all of their anushtanam with the fresh water brought from the river. So kalashodyataha salilapluta valkalaha sahitaha. So they, what are they? What is ardra? Ardra here is salila apluta valkalaha. Salila is water. As I said, right? When I used to hear in my childhood lyrics, Salil Chaudhary, they used to say, or music, Salil Chaudhary, Hindi music. I never knew what Salil means. So I used to think it is probably some Muslim name. Anything that you don't know, you think is Muslim. That's how mindset was. Till I learned Sanskritam and oh, Salilam is water. What a beautiful name he has. Salil Chaudhary. Great name. So Salila Apuluta, with water sprinkled on them. Valkala is their rough dresses. The tree bark based cloth. So Salila Apluta Valkalaha Ardra Abhishek Ardraha Kalashodyataha Munayaha Sahitaha. All of them are coming together. Generally they go in batch and they come back together. So Etecha Api Kalashodyataha Upavartante. They are returning back and they are appearing here. That means it is time for everybody to get back to their houses. Daytime work is finished. Get back to home and finish whatever you have to complete before going to bed. Rushinam Agnihotreshu Huteshu Vidhipurvakam Kapotangaruno Dhumaha Drishyate Pavanodhataha. So the whole evening is being beautifully narrated or visualized to us. We are able to see the whole video. One after another scenes are edited, one after another. So, whereas these munis went and came back, by that time Rishinam Agnihotreshu, in their Agnihotras, every Rishi, every person, every home will have an Agnihotra. So Agnihotreshu, in those Agnihotreshu, Vidhipurvakam Huteshu, especially those Agnihotras which are lit and maintained according to the instructions. Vidhipurvakam. In them Kapotangaruna Dhumaha. Kapotangaruna Dhumaha is Paravata Kantha Aruna Paravata Kantharunya Sadrusha Arunya Vishishtaha. Paravatam is if it is flying, imagine the fire, the flame is sort of shaking and going up, right? So that is giving that Aruna color of a kapota, of like a bird flying. So kapota anga Aruna Dhumaha Pavanodhataha Drishyate. In the evenings, there is some wind there, and because of that wind, Dhumaha Uddhataha. Uddhataha is raising high. Smoke raising high out of the Agnihotras is also appearing, which means it is getting close down to the evening. Alpaparnahi taravaha Ghanibhuta samantataha Viprakrishtendraye deshe Asmin prakashanti Vaidishaha. So Alpaparnahi taravaha Ghanibhuta samantataha. Alpaparnaha is some trees with very few leaves. Some trees will be fully spread with wide big leaves. Alpaparnaha is those which are very few leaves. That means very thin trees or trees with few branches and each branch also with few leaves. They are alpaparnahi taravaha. Taru is tree, taravaha is bahuvachanam, trees. Ghanibhutaha samantataha. They, however, seem to be very thick and densely populated from all around. Ghanibhutaha samantataha. Viprakrishte deshe. Duravartini indriyani yasmin tasmin deshe viprakristani. Samantataha vidyamanaha alpaparnaha api taravaha ghanibhutaha tamasa praudhyam praptaha drishyante. In daytime, the same leaves will look so bright because they will be shining with the sunlight reflecting on them. But if they are seeming ghanibhutaha, they are seeming dark and thick, and the space between them is not so much visible, that means it is dark. If it is bright, then you will see in between the leaves, you will see whatever is behind. But if it is only seeming like dark now, even though they are less sparsely populated leaves, that means we can now imagine how it is becoming dark. So that description is narrated through that it is night, getting darker in the evening, is described through this alpaparnahi taravaha ghanibhuta samantataha viprakrishte indriye. In spite of it, very wide open eyes, if you try to see also, asmin deshe dishaha prakashanti vai. So in that area, all ends, all directions, you are na prakashanti. Asmin na prakashanti vai dishaha. No side is being lit with any light. That means from all sides it is darkening and end of the day is coming. Rajanichara sattvani pracharanti samantataha tapovana mrugahyete vedi tirtheshu sherate. So Rajanichara sattvani tapovana mrugaha samantataha pracharanti. Those which go in the night, Rajanicharaha, Nishacharaha, those which move in the night time. Rajanichara sattvani samantataha pracharanti. They seem now start moving from all around, all sides. Tapovanam, however, so all the night shift animals, they started their shift. They started moving all around. Whereas tapovana mrugaha, like the deers or those which are tamed, domesticated in the ashrama, tapovanam mrugaha ete vedi tirtheshu sherate. In the Vedi tirtha, Vedi is the diocese. In the ashrama, you will have several dioceses for Vedi, Yajna, etc., or for pravachanam, or for classes, etc. So on those dioceses, these tapovana mrugaha, they went and they nicely sat there and lying down to rest. Sherate is shayanartham gacchante iti sherate. So whereas Rajanicharas have started moving, pracharanti, samantataha, all around, and the tapovana mrugaha vedi tirtheshu sherate. Sampravritta nishasite
Sampravritta nishasite
nakshatra samalankrita jyotsna pravaranaschandro drishyate abhyudite ambare. So if you have to read it, drishyate abhyudite ambare. Is visargas gone in sandhi. So finally she is saying, so nisha sampravritta site. Hey Sita, now the night has come. Night has come now. From evening it has become night. Nisha sampravritta site. And what kind of a nisha? Nakshatra samalankrita. That nisha which is decorated with all nakshatras or with all stars. Nakshatra samalankrita nisha sampravritta site. Jyotsna pravaranaha Chandraha. And Chandra is surrounded by Jyotsna. Jyotsna is Jyoti, light. The moon's light around, because moon will be, let's say, a shape, and around it you will see that another aura, that is Jyotsna. So Jyotsna Pravarana, surrounded by Jyotsna, Chandraha, Ambare Abhyudite Drishyate. In the sky, I can see moon is slowly rising and surrounded by the light around him. So illuminated with aura moon is also rising in the sky. Abhyudite Chandre. So shloka after shloka, if you are able to remember this whole video, beautiful art movie kind of a video that we are able to see. Gamyatam anujanami
गम्यताम् अनुजानामि
Ramasyanuchari bhava
रामस्यानुचरी भव
kathayantyahi madhuram
कथायन्त्या हि मधुरं
tvayaham paritoshita.
त्वयाहं परितोषिता.
So because she is dharmajna, so she is aware of the dharma, Anasuya ji. So even though I want to enjoy listening to you and you can stay in my home, but Ramasya anuchari bhava, you be, what do you say? How to say this in English? You anuchari is follower. You be follower of Rama, follow behind him. You follow behind him, Rama. Gamyatam, may you now leave. Anujanami, I am giving you anujna. So I am letting you go. I'm letting you go now. Go follow Rama, be behind with him. Kathayantya hi madhuram tvayaham paritoshita. Aha. Even though, I have been so much delighted. Paritoshita, santosha, paritosha, samyak tosha. Paritosha is from all around. From all around, I am so delighted, Sita. Listening to your madhuram tvaya aham kathayantyaha, of your what do you say? Beautiful stories. Beautiful story, the way you have narrated, Sita. I was so delighted. However, I know it's getting late. You have to go to Rama. Go. And always be behind him. Ramasya anuchari bhava. Follow him always. And in a way, if you take rest of there is no Sita addressing here anyway in this shloka. So this shloka is also for us. Ramasya anuchari bhava. Hey, all of us also should be followers of Rama. Always remember Rama, praise Rama, glorify Rama, glorify Bharat through Rama's character and Ramayanam. Alankuruchat tavatvam.
Alankurucha tavatvam.
Pratyaksham mama maithili.
Pratyaksham mama maithili.
Pritim janayame vatse.
Pritim janayame vatse.
Divyalankara shobhita.
Divyalankara shobhita.
I am seeing the whole movie. I don't know if you are all able to see that. I'm seeing that whole movie there. That ashrama, evening, birds, sun is setting, moon is rising with Jyotsna, birds are chirping, munis are coming back with their kalashas, rishis, agnihotras are slowly setting off with dhuma rising because of the wind, and then the night animals have started moving, making their moves, whereas the day sattvic animals went to their respective, wherever they found a nice, cozy place on those daises, they sat there with two legs spread out forward, the other two coming behind under their butts and resting their neck, face on their front shoulder. That beautiful evening. And then so Anasuya ji is now, she gave her ornaments, right? She gave her vastram, abharanam, Angaragam and Haram, Malyam. These four she gave. And so she said, and in fact, this is another tradition also. As soon as somebody, when we go to somebody's home, they give us some gifts. Best thing is two things that can be done. One we see is a good thing in American culture also, or in Western culture. They immediately open it and see and express the delight. Wow, I'm so happy that you gave me this gift. I'm really pleased with this gift. So that kind of an expression. Second one, if it is a dress, wear it and show them, hey, you gave me this dress. It looks so good. Thank you very much. And that is guided now by Anasuyaji saying, Sita, Tavattatvam, till then, before you leave, anyway, I ask you to go and meet Rama. Before that, Tavatvam, Mama Pratyaksham Maithili Alankuru. Decorate yourself. Divyalankara Shobhita. With all the ornaments that I gave you, put on those ornaments. Wear that sari that I gave you, and the Angaragam, and the Lepanam that I gave you. Beautify, do a beautiful makeup and show to me. I want to see you delighted. Also, if you see, now Anasuya is like a mother sending Sita to Rama's, in a way. So before you send your daughter to the husband, you will decorate her and send her. I am seeing the beautiful scene. Rama is in his hermit there, in his hut, in his the quarter there, and Sita is being decorated by Anasuya and sent with all the blessings to spend nice evening in their home, in their premises with Rama. So Alankurutavatvam pratyaksham mama maithili pritim janayame vatse. Please generate some delight for me. I want to see you so beautiful, Sita. You are anyway beautiful. But with these gifts that I gave you, I am so confident you will be a lot more beautiful like Lakshmi, and I want to see you. Give me that opportunity to be delighted in seeing you beautifully decorated. Divyalankara Shobhita Maithili Pritim Janayame Vatse. Oh, affectionate one, can you please delight me by decorating yourself with the gifts that I gave you. Sa tatha samalankritya
Satata Samalankritya
Sita surasutopama
Sita Surasutopama
pranamya shirasa tasyai
Pranamya Shirasa Tastai
Ramam tvamabhimukhi
Ramam
yayau.
Ramam Pravimukhi Yo.
Uttamam. So Sita, like a good girl, she has obeyed. So sa tatha, as requested accordingly, tatha samalankritya, samyak alankritya, samalankrita, ya samalankrita comes, right? Vanyeka samalankrita. In that Sanskrita introduction shloka chanting of every Sanskritam class in Akashvani. Keyurani na bhushayanti purusham hara na chandrojvala na snanam na vilepanam kusumam na alankrita murdhajaha vanyeka samalankrita bhushati. They say, right? So Vani eka samalankrita. Beautiful speech, beautiful words, diction, well articulated speech, words alone beautify and decorate somebody. And that too, that which is ya samskrita bhushita. If it is through Sanskritam language, that's the best ornamentation that one can have. No other ornamentation, or like all those Keyurani, Murdhajaha, Alankritaha, Snanam, Vilepanam, none of them actually beautify you than speaking Sanskritam. So similarly, Samalankritya, by decorating herself beautifully. How is she looking now? Sura Suta Upama. She is looking like a divine daughter, like a goddess daughter. Surasuta Upama. Such Sita Pranamya Shirasa pranamya tasyai. Unto that Anasuyaji, with her head, she has done pranama. That means she has touched her head on the feet of Anasuya. And then Ramam tu abhimukhi yayau. She went toward to face Rama. That means she went to meet back Rama there. Tatha tu bhushitam Sitam.
तथा तु भूषितं सीतां
ददर्श वदतां वरः
ददर्श वदतां वरः
राघवः प्रतिदानेन
राघवं प्रतिदानेन
तपस्विन्या जहर्ष च.
तपस्विन्या जहर्ष च.
So, तथा तु भूषितां सीतां वदतां वरः ददर्श राघवः वदतां वरः राघवः ददर्श. Raghava has happened to get the sight of Sita, who was thus decorated. Tatha bhushitam Sitam, decorated with the ornaments and dresses given by Anasuya. By looking at Rama, got the sight of such beautiful Sita. And pratidanena, tapasvinya pratidanena jaharsha cha. Pratidanam is gift. That tapasvinya, by the tapasvini Anasuya, gifts given by her, Rama was delighted. Ah, really Sita? You got all these beautiful gifts? Wow. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy, Sita. You must have pleased Anasuya ji so much that she got so delighted and gave you these gifts. I'm so happy, Sita. Come. That's how he welcomed Sita, with being delighted. Jaharsha, harsham praptavan jaharsha cha. Nyavedayattat sarvam
न्यवेदयत् तत्सर्वं
Sita Ramaya Maithili
सीतारामाय मैथिली
Pritidanam tapasvinya
प्रीतिदानं तपस्विन्या
Vasanabharanasrajam.
वसनाभरणस्रजम्.
The previous sloka, did I say Pratidanam? It is Pritidanam, by the loving gift. So here also Pritidanam tapasvinya vasanabharanasrajam tat sarvam Maithili Sita Ramaya Nyavedayat. So Sita reported all of that. So we too, right, as soon as we get back home, first thing we do is we narrate the whole day. Hey, how was your day, Sita? And then Sita starts like, oh, I went to office. It was so tough today, or whatever we narrate of the whole day. Or, oh, I got so much pissed off in that meeting. But when I came out, I went with my friend. I met our, whatever, Suprabhaji, or I went to their home. It was so happy to see, their home there. She made beautiful chai immediately, even though she got back from office, all of that. So the way we talk and report to our spouses, and that is exactly what Sita is also doing here. Tat sarvam Ramaya Nyavedayat. Nivedanam Kradavati iti Nyavedayat. She reported her whole day long time that she spent and the gifts that she got. Pritidanam tapasvinya vasana abharana srajam. Vasanam is clothes, abharanam is ornaments, srajam is the garlands or laces, necklaces. So all of that she has reported to Rama. Prahrushtastva bhavad Ramaha.
प्रहृष्टस्तव भद्रा
Ramaha.
one more time, can you say?
Prahrushtaha
प्रहृष्टः
tvabhavat Ramaha.
त्वभवद् रामः
Lakshmanascha Maharatha.
लक्ष्मणश्च महारथः
Maithilya Satkriyam Drishtva.
मैथिल्याः सत्क्रियां दृष्ट्वा
Manusheshu Sudurlabham.
मानुषेषु सुदुर्लभं
Sudurlabham. So Lakshmana Maharatha he also, Ramah prahrushtaha tu abhavat. Prahrushtaha tu abhavat. Prahrushtastvabhavat Ramaha. Rama was very delighted by looking at her. Lakshmanascha Maharathaha. Always Lakshmana is with him. Lakshmana also felt very delighted. Wow. What do we say? Vadina, we say. Yeah. So, sister-in-law, Sitaji is so delighted to see you. Maithilya Satkriyam Drishtva. Maithilyaha Satkriyam. All the honors that Maithili obtained by looking at that or by observing that, Drishtva. That, especially that Satkriya, that honor, which is Manusheshu Sudurlabham, which normally you will not get such a great honor and gifts for ordinary humans. This is only a divine lady can give to another divine lady. So that kind of Sudurlabham, very difficult to ever come across an honor with such gifts, such a decoration and all, having seen, Lakshmana and Rama were very much delighted. Tatastam Sharvarim Pritaha.
Tatastam Sharvarim Pritaha.
Punyam Shashinibhananaha.
Punyam Shashinibhananaha.
Architastapasaih Siddhaihi.
Architastapasaih Siddhaihi.
Uvasa Raghunandanaha.
Uvasa Raghunandanaha.
So, Tataha, then, after seeing all of this, after observing Sita, after viewing, looking at Sita and being delighted, Tam Punyam Sharvarim Shashi Nibhananaha Pritaha Raghunandanaha Tapasaihi Siddhaihi Architaha Pritaha. That Raghunandana, that Rama, we have our Raghuji also, Raghunandana also here. So that Raghunandana, who is Siddhaihi Tapasaihi Architaha. While Sita was, honored by Anasuyaji, Tapaswini Anasuya, Rama has always been sought after and worshipped and delighted by all the tapasas, all the tapasvinas. So, tapasaihi siddhaihi architaha. He was also worshipped by, well treated by all the siddhas and tapasis of the ashrama. Such Rama, after seeing Sita, being delighted, looking at that beautiful moonlight that has come up and all that great evening, and listening to all the story that Sita narrated of her whole day, sitting next to him on the bed. Shubha Shashi Nibhananaha, Ramachandra we say, right? And so he is Shashi Nibha Ananaha, Rama's face, which is Nibha, means like. Shashi Nibha Ananaha, like moon-like faced Raghunandana. Tam Punyam Sharvarim Pritaha Uvasa. He spent that night. Sharvari is Ratri. Sharvarim, Punyam Sharvarim, very pleasant night. He has spent that pleasant night with Sita in that ashram after listening to that whole story. Like me, while listening, probably he would have fallen asleep. And then Sita probably just adjusted the bed or whatever, his legs properly on the bed, and joined him on the other side. So Tam Punyam Sharvarim Tapasaihi Siddhaihi Architaha Raghunandanaha Pritaha Uvasa Shashinibhananaha Uvasa Tasyam Ratriam Vyatitayam
Tasyam Ratyam Vaditayam
Abhishitya Hutagnikan
Abhishitya Hutagnitam
Apruchetam Naravyagrau
Apruchetam Naravyagrau
Tapasan vanagocharan.
तापसान् वनगोचरान्
So tasyam ratriyam vyatitayam. After spending that night like that, that means next morning, having sun risen after that, having spent that night, that means now the video is again morning, sun rose, and vanagocharan abhishicya hutagnikan tapasan naravyagrau apruchetam. So Naravyagrau, Rama and Lakshmana, they woke up and they also did their early morning rituals. And now they have seen all other, because it's a very busy ashram of Atri Maharshi. And so Vanagocharan, all the other people who are moving there very quickly, because early morning chores, right? You have to complete in time, so people will be very busy. So Vanagocharan, those who are wandering, moving there. Huta Agnikan, those who have completed their Huta Agni, that means their Agnihotram Agnikaryam, those who have completed their Agnikaryam. If you have completed your Agnikaryam, that means you have completed your Sandhyavandanam before it, and any puja before it. That means you have completed your Snanam, etc. That means even you have completed your Surya Namaskars, Yoga, Asanas, Dhyanam, Stotram, etc. everything up front. So by saying Hutagnikon, all of that is completed. And those who are Abhishikya, who have completed their Abhishekas of their own selves and of their deities, both Abhishikya, Tan Sarvan, Apruchetam. Apruchetam is, okay, now they're asking. Asking for what? Asking for leave. May we leave now? Like that. Sir, nice meeting you all. It was so good spending time with you. You're all doing so great work here of simplistic living, of doing research on sustainability and all of that. I'm very, very delighted. May we leave now? So that is called Apracheta. Ajna dijiye. Tavu chuste vanacharaha. What happened to Lavanya ji today?
तावो चुस्ते वनचराः
Tapasa dharmacharinaha.
तापसा धर्मचारिणाः
Vanasya tasya sancharam.
वनस्य तस्य सञ्चारम्
Rakshasai samabhiplutam.
राक्षसैः संप्लुतं
Samabhiplutam.
समप्लुतं.
So as Rama and all were saying, okay, we maybe leave now, and as they were taking their permission and generally doing the last minute talks, Tau Vanacharaha Tapasaha Dharmacharinaha Rakshasaihi Samabhiplutam Vanasya Tasya Sancharam Uchuhu. Te Uchuhu. So te Vanacharaha, those forest dwellers there or forest residents, Tapasaha, especially very strict practitioners, strict discipline practitioners, Dharmacharinaha, those who live by dharma, of not hurting the nature, of trying to live as much, abiding by as much as possible by natural law. So such tapasaha tau uchuhu, they said this, they narrated this, or they instructed this to those two, Tau, Rama and Lakshmana, who were seeking their permission to leave. What did they say? Tell them, they narrated them about the tasya vanasya sancharam, the movements of that forest around. They mentioned about it. What is it? What is that movements primarily? The movements that take place always there is Rakshasaihi Sama Abhiplutam. Those all the activities in those forests are by Rakshasas, filled by Rakshasas. Abhiplutam, Samabhiplutam, spread in, these Rakshasas are there in every nook and corner. So they, what do you say? They disturb us always. And I used to see these Naxalites as these Rakshasas in a way. They live in the forest and always disturb. They don't let these people progress. They don't progress themselves. They will only be enslaving the forest dwellers. Similarly are these Rakshasas. Rakshamsi Purushadani
रक्षांसि पुरुषादानि
Nana Rupani Raghava
नानारूपाणि राघव
Vasantyasmin Maharanye
वसन्त्यस्मिन् महारण्ये
Vyalascharudhirashanaha.
व्यालाश्च रुधिराशनाः.
They further narrated these Rakshasas. What kind of Rakshasas are they? Nana Rupani Rakshamsi. These Rakshasas, they come in various forms, in various disguises. Nana Rupani, Aneka Vesha Dharani. And by putting those different dresses, not only are how cruel are they are as cruel as Purushadani, Adanti, Adatte, means they consume, eat. They eat Purushas, they are human eaters. That means that, what do you call, barbaric, or what are human eaters called? There's a word for them, right? Cannibals. They are like cannibals, Rakshasas. Purushadani, and so they come in Nana Rupani, and Vasanti Asmin Maharanye. They live in this forest around. Not only these Rakshasas, other dangerous things that also live here are Vyalaha, very huge serpents, big like pythons and all. They can eat human being altogether. Swallow, such Vyalaha. And Rudhirashanaha, there are other blood-sucking beings also. Rudhiram, Ashanam, Pratarashanam, we say, what is it? Annaprashanam, Ashanam. Ashanam is to eat. So Rudhira Ashanaha, those who eat blood, oh my God, for them they don't drink juice, they drink blood. Rudhira Ashanaha. All of them also, Asmin Maharanye Vasanti, they all live in this forest. Uchishtam va pramattam va.
उच्छिष्टं वा प्रमस्तं
Tapasam dharmacharinam
Tapasam dharmacharinam
adantyasmin maharanye
adantyasmin maharanye
tan nivaraya raghava.
tan nivaraya raghava.
So, before Rama was leaving, probably he would have, after thanking them and praising them, he would also have said, how can I help you? Is there anything that I can do for you before I leave? He would have asked. And so these munis are now asking. What are they saying? Tan nivaraya, please eradicate, get rid of these dangerous beings here, Rama. Why? Because what do? Dharmacharinam pramattam uchchishtam va asmin maharanye adanti. If at all any of these dharmacharis that are living in these ashrams, in these residences here, even though they are tapasas, they do their tapas and all, if they are pramattam, a little unattentive, meaning if they lost themselves into the tapas and they don't happen to hear the sounds of them and they didn't run away, these guys will kya kar rahe ha, fat karke marna, or hurt them, eat them. Adanti, in fact they eat them, it seems. Uchchishtam va. Actually I didn't quite understand why this line is, so I wanted to talk to some acharya before I could narrate it more. They are saying uchchishtam va pramattam va. Normally uchchishtam is uchchishtam is uchchishta sparshadina shuddhirahityam, shuddhirahitam. Anything uchchishtam means basically leftovers. Right? Somebody has eaten half and left over. That is called uchchishtam. If somebody, so what he's saying is uchchishtam va pramattam va tapasam te adanti. They eat. These rakshasas come and eat these tapasas who happened to be either pramatta or uchishta. So then I thought, oh, if, are they punishing actually that somebody left out some food without completing the food or wasting food? Is one way I was thinking, but that cannot be the meaning. So I have to get the actual meaning. But essentially what they are saying is they disturb these tapasas. And so, asmin maharanye Raghava tan nivaraya. Please eradicate these guys. Help us get rid of these Naxalites so that we can have good democracy as ruled by you and your father. And it happened in Bharat now. Almost there is no Naxalite anywhere. Even in those strong Chhattisgarh, Bihar areas, everywhere freedom is there. Of course, once freedom comes, people also get spoiled for a while. But that is where all of us in Sangha work, we have to come and do the Vyakti Nirmana. We are doing that. And so they are continuing to say, however, how to go. Esha pantha maharshinam
Esha pantha
Esha
maharshinam
phalanyaharatam vane
falanyahratam vane
anena tu vanam durgam
anena tu vanam durgam
gantum raghavat kshamam.
gantum ragavah te shamam.
So in spite of all of this, how are you guys living? You might ask. There are some durgam vanam gantum panthaha phalani aharatam maharshinam vane eshaha. Some of these maharshis every day, or some of these residents, helpers, interns, junior students, senior students, when they are asked to go and bring some food from the forest, they try to go along, they tread these difficult, narrow, difficult, unknown, secret paths to bring phalani aharatam, to acquire or to pluck and bring those food. Though in these paths, take shemam, this might be a little safe for you, Rama, because you are also going with Sita and 3 of you. It's very dangerous forest. Take these paths which our people also tread, even though it will seem difficult. Durgam vanam gantum durgam, but still it is better for you to tread that path so that it is kshemam. However, whenever you get an opportunity, get rid of these rakshasas, these rascals rakshasas, so that we can continue our tapas easily and achieve our goals. Iti vatay pranjalibhi tapasvibhi
इतीवतैः प्राञ्जलिभिः तपस्विभिः
द्विजैः
जैः
कृतस्वस्त्ययनः परन्तपः
द्विजैः कृतस्वस्त्ययन
अयनः.
परन्तपः.
I know you can do it, so I'm giving you the full line. Vanam sabharyah pravivesha raghava
वनं सभार्यः प्रविवेश राघवः
salakshmana surya iva brahmandalam.
सलक्ष्मणः सूर्य इव प्रमण्डलम्.
So, iti taihi pranjalibhihi tapasvibhihi dvijaihi swastyayanah kritah parantapah sabharyah salakshmanah raghavah abhramandalam gatah suryah iva pravivesha is the sentence there. That means thus treated, requested, guided Rama parantapaha krita swasti ayanaha swastyastute. May best, all the best to you, Rama. Best wishes to you. Safe travels, safe journey, Shubhayatra. All these blessings and greetings given is swasti ayanam, we say. Ayanam is path, may your path be swasti, su asti. May your path be good and safe. So, swastyayanam kritaha yaha saha swastyayana kritaha. So one who is greeted, Rama, that Parantapa, greeted with all the best for their onward journey, by who Dvijaihi, by all these twice born, means learned people, Tapasvibhihi, not just learned, but also practicing tough living style, Pranjalibhihi, with all their namaskaras to Rama. Rama, we are so delighted for your stopover here. Hope to see you again soon. You are always in our thoughts and prayers. Iti taihi, that Rama, who is Sabharyaha, along with his wife Bharya, and Salakshmanaha, along with Lakshmana, Suryaha Abhramandalam iva vanam pravivesha. Just as sun enters the Abhramandala, Abhra is clouds. Sun sometimes happens to go behind the cloud and you will not see his power. Similarly, for all of these tapasas, for them, when Rama was here, it was like sun with them. It was so glowing, bright, nice day, kind of a day. But now Rama is about to leave, and for them, it seems like Rama is entering, going behind clouds. Just as sun goes behind clouds, Rama is also entering into that thick, dangerous forest along with his wife and Lakshmana. So such is a beautiful simile given. So the video is sun is going behind clouds, and from there, if they bring the camera down, you will see Rama behind him, Lakshmana and Sita walking into the deep forest. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane
Srimad Ramayane
Adikavye
Adikavye
Valmiki
Valmikiye
Ayodhya Kanda Samaptah.
Ayodhya Kandaha Samaptaha.
Let's take 5 more minutes and just do a few shlokas of the Aranya Kandam so that we can always end on a positive starting note. Do you see it?
Yes, Bhogaji.
Now, if you remember who all have by heart learned the Sankshipta Ramayanam, the first sarga, where Narada narrates the whole Ramayanam to Valmiki. If you remember, after completing the Balakanda few shlokas, the Aranyakanda and Ayodhyakanda shlokas, Aranyakanda shloka starts with Pravishyatu Maharanyam Ramo Rajivalochanaha. That's how it starts. The same way Aranyakanda is starting here. Pravishyatu Maharanyam
Pravishyatu Maharanyam
Dandakaranyamaatmavan
Dandakaranyamaatmavan
Dadarshāramo Durdarshah
Dadarshāramo Durdarshaha
Tapasāśramamandalam.
Tapasāśramamandalam.
So now Atri Maharshi's ashramam having left and having continued their path for a while, Ramam Atmavan, Rama is aware of himself, aware of his goal, knows where he is going. One who is aware of himself is Atmavan, one who has Atma. Yeah, having Atma is one thing, but knowing it is another thing. So Atmavan, when we say, literally means one who has Atma. All of us are Atmavans that way. But why do we then give it as an adjective, as a description, as a glory? Is one who knows himself is Atmavan. Atmavan Maharanyam Dandakaranyam Pravishya Ramaha entered the Dandakaranyam finally after leaving Atri's ashrama and treading that tough vanam. He has entered Dandakaranyam. And for Dandakaranyam, the description given here is Dandaka Abhida Rajasya Deshaha. That is called Dandakaranya because at one point of time that area was ruled by a king named Dandaka. But Shukra Shapa Vashat Aranyatvam Praptaha. But unfortunately, because of a Shapa given by Shukracharya, that Raja lost that city or that area, and so that area got slowly uninhabited and became a dense forest. That is the small footnote given for Dandakaranyam. Why Dandakaranyam? The name, because at one point of time it was Dandaka Desha, ruled by the king called Dandaka, but later because of the Shapa, it became uninhabited and became a jungle. With that too, very thick, dense, dangerous jungle. So Dandakaranyam pravishya, by entering that Dandakaranyam, Ramaha Durdharsha Tapasashrama Mandalam Dadarsha. However, even in that tough terrains of that Dandakaranyam, Rama happened to get the sight of Ashrama Mandalam, several ashramas, what do you call it? A city of ashramas, not just one university, but several such universities he has seen nearby. There is Georgia Tech, UGA, all of them. Similarly, so many ashramas around in that city or in that forest. Durdharsham, very, very tough to bear, to handle such places. In that forest, where not only do you have dangerous animals and serpents, but also dangerous rakshasas. So Durdharsham, tough to handle, tough to bear. Such ashramas, in spite of that, they are able to probably keep their security, train their boys well, daily with good sharirik activities, so that they will protect the ashrama standing there, passing signals that, oh, sir, somebody is coming, let's all hide now, or oh, somebody is coming, let's go and fight. All that protection giving themselves is that Durdharsha Tapasashrama Mandalam. Such one Rama Dadarsha, he happened to finally get a sight of it. Because if you see why Rama is our favorite, because Rama's favorites are all the rishis and munis. Rama always loves munis and rishis. He rarely do you see spending time with other political kings and leaders. He spends most of his time with rishis and maharshis and munis and all these divine dvijas people, etc. So he is our favorite. Kushachira Parikshiptam.
Kushachira Parikshiptam.
Brahmya Lakshmya Samavritam.
Brahmya Lakshmya Samavritam.
Yatha Pradiptam Durdarsham.
Yatha Pradiptam Durdarsham.
Gagane Surya Mandalam.
Gagane Surya Mandalam.
And so the narration of that ashrama mandalam, how it is. Why is it Durdarsham? One example given is Gagane Surya Mandalam Pradiptam Surya Mandalam Durdarsham Yatha. Just as in the sky, Surya Mandala, the solar system, forget solar system, sun itself is Durdarsham. Nobody can see with your wide open eyes. Just as sun is difficult to even look at in the sky, so is this ashramas, that whole that environment there is seeming a very difficult one. That means they have planned it so well. All these ashramas they have built their ashramas so with security and all, because they know that all these rakshasas and all are living there and they constantly disturb. So they have built strong electric fences like that. They don't, because they went to forest for natural living. They won't waste electricity and all. But I'm just saying like that. So secured area. So it is Durdharsham. However, at the same time, though it is from security point of view, it is seeming like very tough. Kushachira Parikshiptam. The people there, however, what are they wearing? They are wearing ordinary Kushachira. Chira is just single long drape, and that too made of kusha, chira. Chira is not a rich cotton, not even cotton. Bark, tree bark based cloth is called chira. So chira, kusha. Kusha is grasses. They don't have what is it, sarta beds, mattresses, Durofoam, not such mattresses. Ordinary kusha, just grass mats there they have. So kusha chira parikshiptam. However, at the same, even though it is seeming on one hand seeming frightful with the security, on the other hand seeing so simplistic that there is no big rich clothes and all. But Brahmya Lakshmya Samavratam, all spread all around, Samavratam, by Brahmya Lakshmya, by the Lakshmi, spread with the Lakshmi of Brahma's Lakshmi. What is Brahma here? Brahma means Veda. So with all the knowledges, it's an educational knowledge institutions around there, ashramas. So Brahmya Lakshmya Samavritam Kushachira Parikshiptam Durdharsha Ashrama Mandalam Yatha Gagane Pradiptam Surya Mandalam Durdarsham is how they find it. Oh, what happened? Oops, do you see it? Okay, it's 8:18. What we will do, present review. Let's see, one more shloka or so we will say and then complete. I will rather give a stop. We entered Aranyakanda, that is a great thing. Sharanyam Sarvabhutanam
Sharanyam Sarvabhutanam
Susamrishtajiram Sada
Susamrushtajiram Sada
Mrugair Bahubhir Akirnam
Mrughair Bahubhir Rakirnam
Pakshi Sanghai Samavratam.
Pakshi Sanghai Samavrutam.
And so this ashrama, this area, this whole sarga will go in a narration of how that ashrama is. So he is showing various aspects of that area. There is security, there is danger, there is anushtanam, there is research, and sarvabhutanam sharanyam. You will find all beings there. That means you will find birds, you will find animals, you will find serpents, you will find, of course, educated people, you will find helpers there, you will find all. So, Sarvabhutanam Sharanyam. Not only is this ashrama, but that whole Dandakaranyam also, Sarvabhutanam Sharanyam. In fact, for all of us who say our mantra, prarthana, our first line is Sarvamangalamangalyam Devim Sarvartha Sadhikam Sharanyam Sarvabhutanam. Same line. Right? If you say Sharanyam Sarvabhutanam Namamo Bhumi Mataram, we say our first prarthana shloka. So Sharanyam Sarvabhutanam Susamrishta Ajiram Sada. Susamrishtani Ajirani Angaragani Yeshu. So the buildings and all, they are well, let's say, painted with natural angaragas. That is Susamrishta Ajiram. Mrugaihi Bahubihi Akirnam. Spread all over with various kinds of animals. Not only animals, Pakshi Sanghaihi Samavritam. By all kinds of birds, small sparrows to big peacocks, etc. So spread by all of them is this beautiful ashrama, which is difficult to maintain, and hence it is Durdharsham, but still is being well maintained. We will stop here so that all of us can share a few words of each other's. Lavanya ji, can you conclude with the Shanti Mantra?
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Dhanyavadaha. I request all of you to stay a few more minutes and just to Oh, some of us have left. Okay. I have my father, my daddy Ramchandra Rauji. Also, I invited him. As I
Namaste.
said, today is a great day, great achievement, milestone for us, because to study in this detail with anyone that I've been talking, and all of us, not only our participants here, but anybody else also have been checking. Nobody, there is no other exercise at this detailed level done known by us. So it's a great achievement that we took little over 6 years since Sri Ramayanam 2020 COVID time. And in fact, thanks to Supravaji first, who approached us saying, Bhogaji, everything, nobody, there is no Shakha and all. Can we do some Swadhyaya study group? What can you teach us? And somehow then I thought, okay, we'll teach Ramayanam. And so she, in fact, initiated this online Zoom session of Ramayanam, thanks to her also. And the reason I asked my father to come is, of course, one is my father. Pita me Guru Mama, keeps saying Rama always over and over and over. So yes, he is my Guru, my Pita. But there are records to him, multiple records, and I gladly tell this everywhere. One record is even to study. Okay, so at our home, in his library, bookshelves, he has all the 3 volumes of Gita Press Ramayanam, 12 volumes of Mahabharatam, Vedavyasas and Andhra Mahabharatam, then Bhagavatam, Vedavyasas, Bhagavatam from Gita Press, and our Potana Bhagavatam volumes from TTD. All of these volumes, so many of them, and he has studied them as Parayana by schedule. I have seen his schedule. He writes on a paper. Day 1, I will complete these 125 pages. Day 2, 235 pages. Like, he makes a designed, planned schedule and reads them. And I'm so delighted. I try to do whenever I can possible. But if he takes up anything, he does it by strict, punctual schedule. Even when he's an author also, he wrote novels. When we were in Bay Area, he visited us there. And he thought, okay, all the places that he went to, he wanted to, instead of just writing a diary of the places, he wanted to make a nice story novel out of it, introduce some characters which visit these places. So that way he's writing about his memories of those places, and also in a fiction novel. To write that, 2 great things I saw. One, he said, okay, I'm leaving in the next 1 month. In 1 month, I will finish this novel. So he had his schedule designed. Not only that, I used to bring, because those days there was computer also. I mean, I didn't have my own personal computer. So he would write on paper. In office, those days, if you remember, the print, for any print you give, there is one header paper. Print first paper, just print header, right? Those go waste. So all those header papers, one side header papers, I used to bring and give it to him. For about 500 pages, the main thing that I praise everywhere is to write a simple email, forget a program. Program as in our Java program or something when we code. We do so many backspaces, go back and select, delete, and keep editing even to make one thing, right? I saw all his 500 pages manuscript that he wrote, not even one strike. That means whatever he wanted to write, he had it thoroughly in his mind, and he just directly wrote without even a strike over or anything. I keep telling you, I cannot write one email or one program, Java program, without a backspace or delete, edit in a computer. And here is my father who wrote 500 pages of a manuscript without even a single strike. And so my father has read all these volumes that I told you, 3 volumes of Ramayanam from Gita Press, 12 volumes of Mahabharatam, Vedavyasa Mahabharatam, 12 volumes of Andhra Mahabharatam by Kavitraya in Telugu, Potana Bhagavatam both by Vedavyasa ISKCONs, and the Potana Bhagavatam published by TTD. 3 times he has completed them for studying. So I thought I should gladly, express this to all of us and seek his blessings to continue our journey here. Daddy, a few words.
Good morning to all of you. I am very happy to talk to you. I have a hoarse voice. Jai Sri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Blessings
Jai Shri
and
Ram.
blessings and best wishes to you all. I congratulate all of you in general and Bhoga in particular on the eve of 6 years of non-stop exploration of the saga of Lord Sri Ram for story, analysis, and application of the science and technology in Ramayana, principles of public administration, and other social sciences employed in that epic. Number 6 is slightly important in certain aspects. There are 6 shastras. If you read those 6 shastras, you are almost a PhD and equal to an encyclopedia in the good olden days. They are Nyaya Shastra, the Guru is Gautam, Vaisheshika, the Guru is Kannada, Sankhya Shastram, Guru is Kapiludu, Yoga Patanjali, Purva Mimamsa by Jaimini, Uttar Mimamsa by Badarayana or Vedavyasa. But as the times grow, as the ages change, Vedavyasa felt that it should reach the common folk. So he made classification of Vedas and then Itihasas or epics, then 18 Puranas, Upanishads, like that made it simple and handed over to the next generation of human beings in a capsule form. 6 years of this wonderful exercise by Bhoga and the patience with which you all participated. 312 weeks into 1.5 hours, something like 468 hours of tenacious devotion, commitment, steadfastness, and the studious effort of Mr. Bhoga. It's a great teamwork of all of you to sail in this saga or yaga or journey of learning by unlearning. Finishing Bala Ayodhya Kandas in 6 years meant to me in a way you have overcome the teething problems to complete the balance of Ramayana. Aranyakanda describes how Rama could mold him and exhibit his valor. Kishkinda Kanda makes you understand how to make friends in an unknown world, shredding all egos. Rama is great, utilizing monkeys and related breeds to win a war. Managing humans is difficult. Probably that is why he might have selected monkeys. And it is his monkey bar. I wholeheartedly congratulate all of you, your generation, for trusting, practicing, and upkeeping Sanatana Dharma in spite of being in a foreign land. Our generation failed. More than 50% of our generation failed. We have to accept it. Thank you all for the team spirit maintained for 6 years. Bhoga is lucky to have you. Our generation tilted to modern thoughts, deviating from value-based social fabric to freelancing. Extremely happy to note you are following the footprints of Sri Rama with due respect, reverence, and rekindling of enforced rituals and responsibilities. With no experience of ruling, Rama taught Bharata principles of public administration. Rama had to face several rishis. In a way, they are all subject matter specialists in their chosen path. As Bhoga just now referred, something like different universities. But with humbleness, in spite of higher knowledge than them, Rama respected all of them. Bhoga's attempt is like a polyclinic. He is treating himself. He is trying to treat some of you, and he wants to treat before the trouble starts. He wants to treat after the trouble has started. Because Ramanama is a Taraka mantra helping humans for salvation from samsara. Blessings and best wishes, congratulations, and continuations of Ramakatha with the same devotion, teamwork, and sharing of knowledge. Nirdoshaha kah iha jagati. Tell me one in this world who doesn't commit a mistake. Nirdoshaha kah iha jagati. Tell me one in this world who doesn't commit a mistake. Bhoga faced many stalwarts like you with his limited knowledge. In the process, he might have committed mistakes. Pardon him, look them leniently. Purna Purusha Uchyate. Ramayanam or any other Sanatana Dharma practice non-stop makes you complete, and then one becomes a Purusha. Sri Krishna and Sri Rama are only Purusha. Not a human body with a mustache. People with a human body and mustache cannot be called as Purusha. Blessings and best wishes to you. All the best. My Asirvatanam. Thank you.
Thank you.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Thank you, Daddy.
Dhanyawada. Thank you very much.
Daddy, we have
Bhogaji, and thank you.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Yeah.
Jai Sri Ram.
Mahodaya. Daddy,
Dhanyawad.
Kumar ji here, Kumar and Madhuri ji, my friends, colleagues, Sanskrit Bharati Karyakartas since 2008. We have Lavanya ji here. She is the most sincere, best student of mine so far.
Yes.
No.
Repeating the Ucharanam, and if
My
I always
bhagya.
look for Lavanya ji, if she's there,
No.
class
Now
room.
my bhagyam, Bhogaji, I wish for that. You made it fulfilled, actually.
She summarizes the session so well. She used to send those summaries earlier.
Yeah, she used to send the summaries, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful
He
summary.
makes it look like a video.
No, but we are
And,
really fortunate that we came across this study group. I came into very late and I'm not that regular, but whenever I join, it's really a pleasure to learn from you all. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
It's a great learning
And
experience.
it's great to see your father too. It's really nice to be part of this in some smaller form.
and his name is Ramachandra Rao for me. He's my Ramachandra. Pita me Gurur Mama. And Daddy, we have Professor Shyam Navate ji.
Namaste.
Shyamji is a professor, such an elderly person. Regularly he visits, he joins our class in spite of, he doesn't have, like you said, he doesn't have any ego, even though he's so, elderly and learned, but still he
Yes,
joins
it's a-
our class very humbly.
I'm learning a lot from Bhogaji. Yeah. Thank you very much.
And we have
Namaskaram andi. Namaskar.
Raghunandan ji, our Karyakarta from Bhaginagar there, but lives in Florida here.
Namaskaram
Radesh
ji.
ji, Kumar ji, myself, and Vikram also should come today. Somehow we missed. All of us are from PlanetSoft EVIX times. Radesh ji lives in Connecticut.
Oh, I'm also in Connecticut, Radesh ji.
Radesh ji, introduce yourself.
Namaste. Yeah, I'm from Connecticut, as Simaji, as earlier we discussed. Like, next to your town, I think you are from Glastonbury, right?
I'm in Glastonbury, yes.
Yeah, I'm in South Windsor. So,
Oh, okay.
so Bhogaji, now we know where this legacy is coming from, right? You're perfectly carry forward in that legacy, I think.
Definitely, ji. Through experience, I'm believing now. I cannot say we, but at least for me, whatever I am nothing great about it. Even when I write my padyams, for example, how did I get it? My father showed me. My grandfather used to write great Telugu poems. Sisa Padyam about Bharat, praising Bharat. He wrote a great Sisa Padya Malika. It is not one Padyam, multiple Sisa Padyas. So then I realized, oh, whatever that little writing, what is it called, itch that I have of poetry side, I cannot write prose like my father. My father is a fiction prose author. Even now, any movie he says, no, I can think differently. He wants to think different purposefully, intentionally. Even though it is great, he will still say, no, let me still think differently and see how I can write this differently. Yes, so you are right, Radeshi. It comes through for all of us. All of us are Punyavans, and I'm so thankful to you all because I keep telling this. For example, I want to go for a walk. I always ask Ushaji, can you please come? We'll go for a walk. No, I'm tired. You go, no, you need to walk. I'm good. So, unless we have a companion, we cannot do any task. So, I thank you all because you have been coming. For your sake, I prepare and come. So, that way I have done my study. So, thank you all very much, very, very much.